He was just a delivery driver. They mocked his broken truck. They laughed at his torn shoes. People like you will always be poor, the boss smirked. But they didn't know. He was learning. He was building. And 3 years later, he came back as their new owner. His name was Daniel Cruz. He drove deliveries for North Star Logistics, a company run by arrogant CEO Marcus Lang. Daniel worked 14-hour days delivering packages all over the city. He was always on time, polite, and respectful. But Marcus and his managers treated drivers like trash. One rainy evening, Daniel's truck broke down mid-route. He called the office for help. "Figure it out yourself," the dispatcher barked. "You're replaceable." Daniel pushed the broken truck to the nearest mechanic and still managed to finish his deliveries, drenched, exhausted, but determined. The next morning, Marcus called him into his office. "You're too slow. You're fired," Marcus said coldly. "Sir, I completed every delivery." "I said you're fired. You'll never be more than a driver anyway." The other employees snickered as Daniel walked out, holding his last paycheck. But he wasn't angry. He was motivated. The comeback plan. Daniel had always dreamed of running his own business. He took a small loan and bought an old van. He started his own courier service, Cruz Express. It was just him at first, late nights, heavy loads, fixing his van with his own hands. But Daniel had something the big companies didn't: heart. He treated customers like family. He never missed a delivery. He started hiring other drivers Marcus had fired or mistreated. Within a year, Cruz Express had 5 vans. Within 2 years, they had 20. Daniel's company became the fastest-growing courier service in the city. And that's when opportunity came knocking. The fall of North Star Logistics was struggling. Their arrogant CEO Marcus had lost major contracts. Drivers were quitting left and right because of his toxic management. One afternoon, Daniel got a call from an investment group. "North Star is going bankrupt. We're selling the company. Interested?" Daniel smiled. "Very." Using the profits from Cruz Express and a little help from investors, Daniel bought the very company that fired him. The grand reveal. On the day of the acquisition, Marcus and his managers gathered in the boardroom, looking defeated. A man in a tailored suit walked in, confident and calm. Marcus's eyes widened. "Daniel Cruz," he stuttered. "Hello, Marcus," Daniel said with a smile. "I'm your new boss." The room went silent. "You fired me for being too slow," Daniel continued. "Now you work for me." "Well, at least until I replace you." Marcus tried to argue, but the deal was done. Security escorted him out of the building, the same way Daniel had once been forced out. Transformation. Daniel merged North Star into Cruz Express, creating a company built on respect and fair wages. He introduced health benefits for drivers, flexible schedules, and bonus programs. Morale soared. Customers returned. Profits doubled. The same employees who once laughed at him now looked up to him as a leader. One day, a driver asked, "Sir, how did you manage all this after being fired?" Daniel simply smiled. "Greater than, because I never forgot how it felt to be disrespected. I wanted to build a company where no one would feel that way again." Epilogue. Marcus Lang vanished from the industry. Rumor has it, he tried starting another company, but no one would work with him. Daniel's company, now nationwide, became the top courier service in the country. And every time Daniel saw a driver struggling on the road, he pulled over to help, because he knew exactly how it felt. Moral: don't underestimate those you look down on.